Hi everyone, I'm Shreyas. This is my first video on this YouTube channel and I want to discuss about the motivation for the same. In other words, I want to tell the viewers why I have started this and what kind of content I make in this platform. So from last few years, I'm studying mathematics and I have come across some good books in mathematics, some good puzzles, and I had a privilege of solving some of the best problems. At the same time, I watched wonderful videos online about math and I understood that there is always a very good story to tell in mathematics. I understood that sharing or discussing what we have learned is a very important aspect of learning mathematics. I could not think of any other better means to do the same because personally I have made use of this platform so much that it's very difficult to explain in words. This platform is so potent that you can watch an MIT professor teaching you linear algebra. You can watch an IIT Madras professor teaching you real analysis. You can watch an IISc professor teaching you differential equations. You can meet Bertrand Russell, Paul Holmos and Richard Feynman here. You can learn about the history of set theory by Rudin himself. Now I can go on and on, but you get the point, right? This is my small effort to give back what I have gained through studying and more importantly, thinking about mathematics. At first I was thinking of making course videos on those topics which I am comfortable with. Then I thought there are already plenty of better videos on the same topic taught by the professors who are infinitely more experienced than me. So therefore I felt there is no use of making videos in that way. If already there are sufficient materials available online, there is no use of making videos, right, on those topics. So I was thinking what is missing at present and also most importantly, what is more interesting and challenging to me personally. Then I thought about making videos on selected topics in analysis. Selected topics in the sense that those topics which is usually not very easy to understand when we start to read the analysis for the first time. Of course, there is an ambiguity when I say not easy because easiness is not well defined, you see. Because a topic which is difficult for me may be easy for someone else and vice versa. But overall, if we see, there are certain topics which most of us face difficulty in understanding for the first time. For example, topics like lim sup and lim inf, epsilon delta definition of continuity, difference between limit and limit point, which most of us get confused, or at least I got confused when I read about them for the first time. So I have such topics in my mind which I will discuss. Apart from videos on analysis, I am planning to make general videos on math, like review of any good mathematical novel which I have read or any general books on math. Also there are a few good puzzles which I have come across, as I said earlier, so I will be discussing them too. I have few more plans which I will execute if time permits. Now there are three main objectives. The first one is to show the viewer a bigger picture about any topic which I discuss in this platform. The thing is that when you read any subject for the first time, any material for the first time, you won't get that bigger picture. You will get that bigger picture only when you read it for the second or third time, right? So I want to show the viewer the bigger picture. That is the first objective. The second objective is to prove that math is more of an art than of a science. And third objective is to improve my understanding of mathematics in the process of explaining these things. Now there is one request to the viewers. That is, whenever I discuss any problem, I want viewers to actively participate in the same. Like pause the video and try to solve the problems on your own. Because when you start solving a problem on your own, you will start to appreciate the solution later. Suppose that you won't get the solution and then you see the video further and understand the way in which the problem is being solved, then the way you look at the solution will completely change. You will start asking yourself a question that why I could not think about this technique in the beginning. So that makes a lot of difference and that will improve your problem solving skills. And I always felt that solving a good problem is like collecting gold coins in your life. You should not let someone else take away that gold coin from you. You have to appreciate yourself for collecting more gold coins at the end of the day. And I really appreciate any constructive comments given by the viewer. Thank you for watching, or more precisely, thank you for listening. I hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you once again.